All right. Hello, everyone. This is a test video for the Elgato HD Game Capture device. I'm going to run 3D Mark Firstrike off of my PC, my gaming PC, and see how this looks out when we get the video capture. So here we go. Launch 3D Mark. Mark, run Firstrike. This thing go for a little bit. I'm using a ASUS P8 Z77 baseboard. Uh, also have i7-3770K processor and 16 gigs of RAM, 1600 speed, and a GTX690 video card. So we're going to see what happens here when I run this 3D Mark test. Hopefully we'll be getting in the high 9000s. You can see here we got frame rates going from 50 kind of all the way up to 70. This is what I would consider typical for a system of this build. Right now, not overclocking any processor or RAM, in fact. So this is pretty much the baseline of the system. Got about 900. I want to say 9,600, about more or less. What this system had baselined out before. So hopefully we're seeing some numbers that are similar. We'll let this keep going. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes. Cool. I had also posted some forum feedback on the Future Mark website about the GTX 690 scores. There was an update run by Windows 7 that had slowed down performance on individuals that had an SLI setup. So the GTX 690 is basically it's a dual GPU card, which most call two GTX 680s SLI'd on one card. So when I look at my video card through the NVIDIA control panel, it sees two logical processors. So I had posted some feedback on the forum, which other users were having the same issues with low frame rate, and was able to find a solution that actually did work. It was software related. Again, with DirectX 11 update through the Windows Update feature. So uninstalling that update actually returned my gaming box to normal. So something maybe to watch out for if you're in earshot of this video. All right, here we are, Firstrike combined test. Probably don't see much more than 17 to 18 frames a second at most. This is what I would consider is an unplayable frame rate, but this last test is really meant to push. This is just even on the normal setting, the 1920 by 1080 setting. So let's see what we got here. Future Mark. $96.28. which is still very much in line with what we were getting before. We could a couple things that we can do to get the score higher. We can use Afterburner from MSI to tweak the video card a little bit. I could also overclock the processor in a variety of different ways, but there's other ways that we can get that score up. Right now, again, everything is running basically just out of the box. So seeing a pretty good score there. The 9600 is pretty high, relatively speaking, for most people. You can see there, score is kind of in line with the last 3 tests I'd run. And then here's an example, number 4, of it reporting kind of a bad. Something was up with it. Again, affected by that update. See this one. Just kind of sad scores here. Detailed scores there. So I also ran 3D Mark 11. You can see here, 3D Mark 11 apparently wasn't affected by that update, I guess, because my graphics score was the same here as my other system. So it's kind of odd, but anyway, there you go in a nutshell. There it is, 3D Mark 9628 as a baseline, and we'll figure it out from there. Thanks, guys.